Why don't we do it in the road? No one will be watching us. Why don't we do it in the road?
Cool. That brings us to Why Don't We Do It in the Road? Piano and a couple other things. I think this was just a joke at some point in the studio, and they said, no, we were recording. Here's what it sounds like. And he's like, oh, let's keep that then.
And then you see George Harrison over in the corner of the studio being like, this track
made it?
This track gets on the album? It's like, thanks, Paul.
Why don't we do it in the road?
But do what?
You be the judge. Leave it in the comments.
What were the Beatles doing in the middle of the road? And why didn't they want people watching them?
They didn't say they didn't want people watching. They just said no one will be.
No one will be.
So they're going to try as hard as they would if people were watching?
I like this song because when I was 12 or 13 and I'm first listening to the White Album, I remember being like, what is going on with this particular song? We had one CD player in the house, and my mom was like, what are you listening to? And I'm like, White Album? She's like, okay. And this comes on, and I'm like, what's this? I grew up in the age of the parental advisory sticker, you see. I felt like I was getting away with something. But to be fair, whatever it is, isn't necessarily what you think it is.
And fun fact here, if you speed this song up, it's Flaming Pie. Dun, 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 dun. See you next Kool-Aid. That brings us to Why Don't We Do It in the Road?